Hello, everyone. It's Dolan Rushing. I would like to speak with you a little bit about a heart wall and what a heart wall is. A heart wall is a term that we use in Discover Healing's emotion code strategy. It's an energy healing method that helps you release emotions trapped in certain areas of your body from different parts of your life that you've been through. Different times in your life, we all trap emotions in different times of our life, whether that's an event that we go through or something that we face or something that happens in our life. A lot of times we don't process our emotions completely, and they end up influencing parts of our life that we don't realize that they are the root cause of. So our emotions can influence the way that we think, the way that we behave, the way that we respond. It can even affect our physical body and cause pain in certain areas of the body. It can cause fatigue. It can cause brain fog. It can cause indigestion. It can cause many different symptoms in the body just having what we would call a trapped emotion somewhere in your body. So what I do and what I'm certified to do is I'm an emotion code certified therapist. So I help people release the emotions that are trapped in certain areas of their body. Our subconscious mind remembers everything that we've been through, and we can work with it in order to identify what needs to be released. So that's a good foundation for my introduction to what a heart wall is. A heart wall is a trapped emotion. It is a set of trapped emotions that almost every human has. Heart walls are developed by our subconscious mind by trapping certain emotions intentionally in order to create a protective barrier around our heart so that we do not become too emotionally involved or too emotionally hurt. So our subconscious mind develops and builds a wall around our heart of energy, of emotions that are not fully processed. And just say we're going through something horrible in our lives, whatever that may be. Our heart builds a wall around it, and it hardens our heart in certain ways so that we don't feel all of the emotions in that traumatic event in our life. So really, it protects us for a certain season. It protects us from being too hurt, being too emotionally involved, and kind of just puts up a wall in between that time in our life and the trauma in that time in our life and ourselves. So it is a mode of preservation for us emotionally for a time. But many, many times after that time in our life is complete, and that traumatic period, that troublesome event in our life is over, many times our heart wall is not completely disintegrated. We needed that heart wall for a time. But many of us are living with the leftover remains of the heart walls that we've built throughout our past and throughout the traumatic events that we've faced throughout our past. And that allows and enables our heart wall to be thickened and hardened. So the heart wall, for me, I've been working on releasing each layer of my heart wall. And I just want to give you a short testimony of how my life has changed. And in the heart wall schooling that I was in with Discover Healing, which is an American business which patented this method of releasing trapped emotions, Discover Healing has been transformational in teaching thousands and thousands of people how to do this, and I've had the privilege and the honor to be one of them. Releasing each layer of a heart wall is releasing an emotion from the heart wall. And I began releasing each layer of my heart wall, and I still have much work to do. But my life has changed releasing from from where I was before I began working with my heart wall, and after I began working with my heart wall, after I began releasing emotions. And it's amazing because the things that I dreamed of as a child, the hope that I had in the world, the joy that I had, and the light that I loved seeing and living in as a child were buried deep within my heart. And when I began releasing emotions from my heart wall, I began to see those things come up in my heart and in my mind again. The things that I long had forgotten about because I lost hope. I lost hope in those things. They were buried by the trauma and the events that I had been through, and they were forgotten, but they were in my subconscious mind, and they were beneath and on the other side of my heart wall. So even just releasing a few emotions from my heart wall has dramatically changed my life. And as I began working with my heart wall, my life began to change almost immediately. Within a few weeks, my life had drastically changed. And we were taught that sometimes it takes longer for people to notice the change in their life after the heart wall is released. And sometimes it's very short if you're very sensitive. I consider myself pretty sensitive. And my life dramatically changed within just a few weeks of releasing a few emotions from my heart wall. So I just want to encourage you to learn more about your heart wall and let me know if there's anything I can do to help you with your own, or to identify any of your trapped emotions so that we can work on releasing them together. So that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm certified to do. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. My name is Dolan Rushing, and my email address is dolan8350@gmail.com. Thank you very much.